Okay, this is when I start shouting obscenities, right?
What? You trying to get me banned? Guys, this is Smarthy. Smarthy is one of my mods. We're gonna cast Noobs of AoC.
All right, guys.
Smarthy.
This is Tristan. He's in my Discord channel. He's joining us for some Noobs of AoC action.
she's also streaming this, so we're both being sellouts.
Yeah,
Smarthy's
so
coming out with
Tristan
her...
is also streaming this on his channel.
That's how we're gonna cast the entire time. I'll up her volume. Just let me know, chat. But Smarthy's coming out with her how to place Nomad TC tutorial video.
I am also
that's coming out tomorrow.
Out with a spoken word audio album.
What?
I don't know.
I'll just stop you before it gets worse. Okay, so hopefully my volume's good for you, Smarthy, but everyone in my chat, let me know how her volume is, and they should be starting soon. So Smarthy has been the main caster for this Noobs of AoC tournament. So tell us, how has Algernon and Flo been doing?
So I actually didn't watch any of Algernon or Flo's first round games, but they both made it into Paladin League. As you know, there are a lot of players in this tournament. I think it's like 30 per bracket approximately, and there are 3 leagues, so 90 total, thereabouts. It's hard to keep track of everyone, but I think I've played with both of these players, and they're both a lot better than me. So I think if we take average our 2 ratings, mine and yours, then we'll get these players' ratings, and we can kind of get in their head.
Okay, that's a really funny way of looking at it.
But no, I know, like, I had Dave co-casting with me yesterday a little bit, and we were talking, and I know he's talked about this with Bulletin too, about like how some of the people in the tournament maybe are a little bit too good for the tournament, like
yeah, totally.
Carlini, Super Lisco, not naming any names, but just saying, like. But I think that's why Pumuckle really wanted like everyone to be allowed to get in the tournament. I mean, as long as they weren't, you know, like 1700 or anything. But actually, yesterday was an upset match. Nikki played against Granis, and he beat him. So that was like the biggest upset.
Oh, he did?
Yes,
that's surprising.
He did.
I mean, no offense to Nikki, but that's actually surprising because Granis is around
Granis has
1600.
reached 1750 rating. I was looking at his rating, and he's reached 1750. So he is very strong, but I think the thing is he's bad on like the weird maps, and Noobs of AoC, they play 1v1 on mega random with random civs, so it's all very like unfamiliar territory for the most part. And Nikki was able to just like make the best of it that he could and held on, and like it was a good series. The rest of the series.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Well, I was about to like get hyped for this first game here.
Okay, fine. I'm just like going on and on here.
Yeah, if Smarthy had a ramble emote, then that would be the time.
Smart ramble.
So, game 1's coming up. Smarthy, talk to us about the settings. So, what maps are they using? What civs are they using?
All right. So,
we'll go from there.
Yep. So, like I said before, it is played on the map Mad Random, which is sort of like Mega Random. I think most people know what that is. But these maps, they're a little weirder. Like yesterday I saw a map with no TC start and land nomad start, so not enough wood to build a TC, but they started with a barracks and a market so they could sell or buy from the very start of the game, and it was very crazy, and like no one knew what to do. So like that kind of maps where it's like very strange and stuff. Then in terms of civs, they go random civs every game. no restarts unless Algernon had to download the map. That's why it's taking so long.
Okay.
Anyway, so yeah, random civs, and they can't use any restarts like for civ reasons. Maybe if they had like a bugged gold or say whatever, then they could agree on a restart. But other than that, no.
So there's
restarts.
no restarts actually in the rules, right?
No. Yes.
It's just,
correct.
If a bad situation happens, they deal with it from there.
They can agree on it. Yeah. And for other settings like map size, visibility, pop limit, like the players can agree on whatever they want, so it's pretty like there's a lot of freedom in the settings for the players to like explore with. I haven't seen a lot of that though, just because, you know, if you're playing against someone you don't really know, you don't really want to be like, hey, can we play with 500 pop limit? Like the other person would be like, who is this guy? Like so there's not a lot of that. But
to create hype,
yes,
Flo is
German.
Flo and Algernon are yes, he's German, so it's Germany versus Sweden. Flo is a regular in the community, as is Algernon. Algernon probably a little bit more well known on my stream as a mod. Flo is active in the Discord and the stream too. So 90 seconds, there's the Spectale is here, and we'll see what happens once the game starts. And the best of 3. And I'm kind of pulling for Algernon just because I feel like I have to because he's a moderator, but we'll see.
I'll root for Flo then. He's a regular in my Discord as well. So.
We're casters. We have to be neutral. We can't root for someone smart.
What the fuck? You just... Oh, sorry. I'm not supposed to swear on your stream. Sorry.
It's all right. Dave has done it enough times. We got away with it.
Yeah, so you started it, though. That's all I'll say.
Okay. Well, when the game starts, I'll introduce the players, and I'll let you talk about the map then, which should be
20
mad.
20 seconds left. Yeah, mad random. So you're going to do players all new map? Got it. We should have planned this ahead of time, but, you know, with my busy schedule, it's so hard for me to coordinate things these days.
No professional strategy here, guys.
Oh, I saw this map earlier today. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, welcome to game 1 in Noobs of AoC 4. And Spooky Sean, sorry, Smarthy, if I'm messing with the cast. I know you're streaming this as well. Spooky Sean, thank you for gifting that sub. So I'm co-casting with Smarthy. Smarthy is one of my moderators, and I've known her for a very long time. Flo here is in the blue. He's a regular on the stream, playing in Noobs of AoC 4. He's playing as the Ethiopians, and then he's versus Algernon. Algernon's playing as the Koreans in the red. A random civilization. So this is a noobs tournament, and
got it.
A noobs tournament, and we figured we'd relax with this. So Smarthy, it looks like it's a fortress start. Anything else that catches your eye about this map?
So yeah, I saw this map earlier today. I forgot what it's called. It's like well, anyway, we have this valley kind of thing snaking through the middle here with stone and gold in it. The players do have their own stone and
hold
gold.
on a second. Look at Flo's villager.
Oh, yeah.
Flo's trying to get this boar, and he can't do
blocked.
it. That's hilarious. Yeah.
What a noob.
Sorry, continue.
This is why they're Noobs of AoC. Anyway, yeah, so it's a fortress style. We got the valley down the middle with gold and stone. So... if this goes into the late game, so I saw Nimino and Foghorn play on this very early this morning, and if it goes in the late game, they'll really want to hold on to those golden stones in the middle.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's a typical fortress they start out with farms, they have the towers surrounding their base, just boars outside, no sheep though, there are no sheep on a fortress start. So yeah, it's pretty much a modified fortress, if you will. We see Flo almost losing he has 2 very weak villagers to that boar there.
Are we gonna take bets on if he's gonna lose one of the weak vills when he gets the other boar?
You can.
All right.
I guess I'm gonna bet people for a bet though.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna bet that he won't, and I was hoping you would say he would.
No, I don't
I think
think
he's
he
gonna
will
be
either.
okay. All right. Well, anyway, the main golds are pretty awkward for both players. If you look at Algernon's base, Algernon's main gold is
Oh, holy shit, that's super
arguably
bugged. Yeah.
arguably bugged, but he could have deleted. He can delete his gates.
He'll do that.
So he could
but
still
that's-
access it.
No, that's so bad though, because like it's totally exposed then. Like what is he gonna do? Like try to wall around there? Oh, blah. I wanna vomit when I see that. Sorry.
I guess what evens it out is the main gold for Flo, which is outside of his walls as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is Noobs of AoC. They're not gonna see that the golds are outside the walls. It's not gonna matter, right? Oh, well, lame from Algernon! Algernon is a savage! Noobs of AoC is gonna lame the boar. Are you kidding me?
Is he gonna be successful here though? Yeah, I think he will.
Oh, looks like it. Yeah, the
he
boar
will
almost bugs going through the tile, but Algernon, he said, I feel like a 2.5k with 2 casters in the game room, and now he's playing like a 2.5k
so
here.
Well,
Yeah.
he got it outside the TC, so he's kind of still a noob.
Yeah, he's kind of like 2.3k now.
But yeah, so I don't know. I think they're better than you give them credit for. I think they'll notice.
Oh, of course. Noobs of AoC is really, it should be called Intermediates of AoC this year because
Night
it's...
League, maybe not, but yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think about the civs here? We have Koreans for Algernon, and then we have Ethiopians for Flo. So, what are your thoughts?
Koreans, I mean, like, Koreans are known for the trush, but you can't really trush very effectively on a map. Well, he could actually tower hop, but with the berries right there, Flo would see that, so that's not ideal. But yeah, on a map like this, you know, trushing is not viable. Anyway, I don't know. Koreans are kind of a one-trick pony in that way. Ethiopians, they get the Shotel Warriors, which are very high attack but low defense units, or low HP I should say, so we might see those for some raiding purposes. Other than that, Algernon might just do whatever he wants. I don't know. This is how I've been casting all day.
Here, I'll give you a small tip. It'll improve our synergy by 250%. Just simply say, what do you think?
Okay.
When you run out of ideas, and then we're good.
Algernon deleting those walls in the back, he's like, I don't want to deal with this. So I think he might go take that gold.
Yeah, but it does.
TC on there. I want to see 10 TCs.
It does suck because he needs to get out to the gold, and okay, I didn't realize there was a hole behind the barracks, so he can't get over there. But Flo sees that. A no loom on the Bills right now, so Flo using his intermediate scouting skills.
Oh no, Algernon's harassing that there. Nice.
Okay.
So.
Well, as far as the civs go, I think Ethiopians are a little bit more flexible because they get the extra 100 food and 100 gold. They do have great siege in the late game, but what I'd like to see is both players go for some form of map control after this fast castle they're both going for to get the middle area. So we could see a Korean castle to go war wagons. Ethiopians could go archers. I get map control with crossbows, maybe.
I feel like you'd think they'd be a super strong, like, tanky unit, but they actually suck so hard. Like, I hate them. Just saying. They're both doing loom now, though, before clicking up. Let's see. Looks like Flo's just gonna, you know, take those deer outside of his walls there. Did Algernon... is anyone pushing deer? Did Algernon push deer? Let me check.
I don't think he pushed deer, but he got a third boar, so he should be fine.
Flo's scouting is, like, so much better than Algernon. He has the entire outside of Algernon's base scouted, and Algernon doesn't really have any of Flo's base scouted, if you look at their fog of war.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I'm surprised that Flo hasn't spotted. Both players are running their scouts next to one another, and obviously Algernon has a low HP scout. The problem for Algernon is because of the towers. He's only on 2 HP. He probably doesn't want to die to a tower.
Oh, yeah.
With the scout, so maybe that's his logic, and he's going to scout the rest of the map. 25 population up for Algernon a little bit later, and then 24, or sorry, it's 26 total population for Algernon, and then Flo upping on 25. And both players seem to have the resources for their fast castle, and it'll still be slow until they click up to Castle Age. And then from there, who knows?
Algernon has pretty good resources. I mean, even right now he could click up to
Yeah.
Castle Age if he so desires. What was that? Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just confused where he sent his gold villagers. Did he send them back to Wood? I guess he did.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, Blacksmith Market for both players. They're just gonna pop straight up to Feudal Age. No, Castle Age. Excuse me.
It's okay, I wasn't going to say anything.
I always misspeak when I'm talking about stuff. Anyway, yeah, no sign of what they're gonna do in terms of military yet. Flo gonna be first up to Castle Age. Sorry if you hear that loud booming noise.
I do hear it.
That is my drying clothes.
Okay.
Anyway, but it should be done now. That's what that means. Anyway, Flo researching double bit axe a little bit late. He is taking gold on the outside as well, both of them are. But yeah, no sign of, well, Algernon has quite a few farms. A lot more farms than, what are you laughing at?
Nothing. Dave started a meme in my chat.
No, what is it?
I don't think I should tell you, Smarthy. I think that would be a really bad idea.
I'm gonna go look. I don't fucking care.
Okay, well, anyway, as she goes to look, both players are fast castling around the same time, and no sign that they'll be going aggressive, because I can hear you viciously typing now in my chat.
Okay, back in the game now.
Yeah, back in casting mode. I feel like we'll just see a 2 to 3 TC boom, and that's gonna be it, because neither player is thinking of going aggressive. Yeah. Everyone with the cool story, Bobs.
Oh my. I mean, so this, you are being very serious. I usually am not serious when I chat. And when I say things like Algernon should make 10 TCs, I am mostly saying it as a joke. So just to clarify that I like to be silly and not serious 100% of the time. Anyway.
Yeah, she's the perfect caster for intermediates of AoC.
So anyway, Algernon is a lot on stone there, so preparing for a castle, it seems.
Oh, good point. I didn't see that.
Yeah, 5 on stone there.
I also like his TC. His TC on the gold is nice. The tower is also conveniently protecting
TC
him
on
as
the
Koreans.
gold, just like I said. Sorry.
Yep. So that'll be nice for efficiency because the TC's on the left, mining camp on the right, and more importantly, it's protected. So at this rate, it looks like this will go to the Imperial Age, and we're gonna have a lot of time to just.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a slow boom. So in Imp, I'm just thinking about possibilities. War wagons could be very strong versus Ethiopian archers if that's what Flo wants to go for. However, both civs get strong siege. So we could see a lot of dead bodies.
Yeah. What did you say? We could see a lot of what?
A lot of dead bodies.
Okay, I thought you said Aaron buys, and I was like, no. Anyway, yeah, so 2 TCs up for both. Algernon dropping a third. Oh, Flo actually has 3 now, too, so they'll be on 3 to 3 TCs, pretty typical. Algernon on 540 stone now, so he'll be wanting to drop a castle pretty soon here. I don't know if he's gonna go war wagons, though. Maybe.
The problem with war wagons is they're good, but they're expensive. So if you try and do them now when you're on multiple town centers,
I think they suck. But
well, they suck in early game because they're expensive. So I think it's 100 wood, 80 gold, or something ridiculous for just one of them. So it's really not effective at this stage. He probably should build a defensive castle because an offensive castle is too much of a risk. Flo already has a siege workshop too. Not to mention all the towers that will give Flo some map coverage.
Yeah, I agree with that. Let's see, resources. Algernon putting up a castle on top of the hill by like the valley. He doesn't have a lot of other resources though, so maybe he'll just, you know, pop that up and boom it out.
Yeah, I think the castle on the left might be to protect the gold.
On the left. Oh yeah, to the left of his main. Yep.
Well,
protect the gold. Yeah, okay.
Well, the gold, his TC.
On the way to the gold, got it. Yeah.
I think that we're thinking about Algernon's castle placement more than Algernon about his own castle placement.
Well, I think you are. I'm not. I'm trying to understand what you're thinking. I'm just like, oh, on top of a hill, nice. And there's that stone down there. Flo has a lot of gold, but not like any other resources. So, don't know about that. But he's put a couple outposts in the middle, so we can see what's going on. He sees Algernon putting up that castle.
Yeah, I like this move from both players. They're both trying to not necessarily protect the middle, but they recognize the importance of those resources as the game goes on. And both players seem to have been scouting. Flo doing an exceptional job with his scouting. If you look at his Fog of War, Algernon lost his scout, but he also scouted the entire base pretty much, or the entire map, and then died at Flo's base.
Yep.
There's now a command in my chat, so if you guys want to see Smarthy's stream, you can check that out. Smarthy is the go-to if you like Nomad in Age of Empires 2.
Gotta represent. Yeah.
And also Noobs.
Yep.
So.
As a noob myself, can confirm.
What are the ratings of these players? Their ratings. Well, the problem is a lot of these guys haven't played a lot of 1v1s on Voobly to be able to determine their rate, but I think they're around 1500 Voobly, right?
I'd say 15 to 1550 even.
Well, it's tough because with the booming, I watch these guys play community games and they're amazing at booming, but when it comes to 1v1s, there's a lot more pressure, so I don't know, honestly, but it's probably around there.
For noobs in general, like, rating doesn't really mean a lot, because depending on who you play, like, everyone's rating is either way too high or way too low for noobs, and it's like, it doesn't, I mean, it sort of means something. It means basically that you're not a noob, but that's about it.
It doesn't mean that much, because you're not that consistent as a newer player, so
exactly.
It makes sense that the focus on rating shouldn't be as high. Anyway. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is the relic positions, because I see 4 on the minimap. And Algernon should have a slight edge, and Algernon's trying to get the one in the middle.
Does he have one relic already? Or no, Flo got a relic.
There was...
Okay, Flo has a relic already. Yep.
Okay, so... And he's also camping the one on the right corner with his scout. So both players thinking about this.
He wants to get the relics as well, but Algernon going for that one in the middle. He's gonna get that one easily. Nothing defending that.
So Smarthy, I feel like it's unfair that I gave you a shout out and a plug on my stream, and you didn't give me a shout out.
I have a co-caster command, ! Co-caster, and you can see who my co-caster is.
All right.
No,
guys, check me out. I'm streaming right now. Twitch.tv/T90Official. Be there.
Tristan T90. He hails from Pennsylvania, USA. He is 24 years old. About 6'2". He likes long walks on the beach. I think he's on Tinder, so if you want a piece of that action, go follow him at twitch.tv/T90Official. That's
all I ask. Thank you.
Flo dropping a castle at the top of the hill, kind of like directly opposite from Algernon's castle. So this is where most of the fighting will be, I anticipate. No action though. This is very weird. I feel like we would have seen some kind of military action, but they're literally just booming and like want to get out up to imp. Interesting. Oh, Flo with the house wall in the back as well, but not a full wall.
Oh, Smarthy! There's a monk race. Look at the relic on the right side. There's a monk race.
I think
And,
Flo's got it because he's got a straight shot, whereas the Algernon kind of
Yeah.
has to angle across that wood line. So yeah,
Yep.
and Flo coming down with his scout too, gonna pick off that monk of Algernon. It would be something if Algernon researched that tech where you could convert other monks, and he converted that monk with the relic.
He's still chasing it, which is the funny thing.
Flo
He did
has-
lose his other one
Flo has another
earlier to
monk
the
coming
scout.
back to that relic in
Oh!
the corner.
If he converts the scout,
Oh god, oh god.
What?
Oh.
how did he
my
not get a
God.
conversion? That's so dumb.
Yeah, he
Algernon
says
with-
in the chat, oh come on. Like
Algernon should have got that conversion. I don't care what people say. That should have been a conversion for Algernon,
Anyway,
and if he got that
they-
conversion, he could have then killed the he could have then killed that monk.
yeah. They're both up to the Imperial Age now. Algernon with a war wagon. Why isn't he using that war wagon to stop the monk or the relic? That's what I want to know. Maybe he doesn't see it? It looks like maybe he's trying to find it right now. That's probably it. But like he's patrolling that area. He's like, where's that monk? I'm gonna kill it. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I'm totally getting in the head of him. Flo got that last
He's
relic
close to it. He just
in the
missed it.
corner.
Oh wait, he should be able to get this.
Yeah, he's gonna see it.
I don't know. He's attacking the house right now.
Oh, Mangonel though for Flo at the corner. Oh, he's trying to convert it. He dropped the relic and is trying to convert it now. Oh, Algernon deleted the war wagon. Holy shit, this is exciting. Oh my god.
That's hilarious because he didn't need to delete that. He didn't know if he was gonna win the conversion. He did get.
He's getting the
he did kill the
relic.
monk. Sorry, and yeah, he's gonna get the relic. So it'll be if Flo gets the one in the back of his base,
Does he see
and
that?
Flo
He
can
doesn't see it. So.
take the one back to his base, then it would be 3-2 for Flo. But we're gonna need to focus now on the main fight.
Yes.
Where Algernon's going skirms, and they
Castle
both should go
drop, another-
trebuchets.
Another castle for Algernon further south, and a forward university. Triple archery range for Algernon. He has elite skirmisher. Sorry. Flo researching chainmail armor, which makes me think, is he going Shotel warriors? Anyway, Algernon in Imperial Age. Flo will be up shortly after. Oh, this is getting exciting.
I think. So I saw this before from Algernon, and I didn't like it. He was a better player in that matchup. I think, in theory, it's good to build the castles all along the valley, but
Inside?
that just makes it so.
Oh, you mean on top?
Well,
yeah, I got what you're saying.
Yeah, on top, but his castles are split up. So if he's going to mass trebuchets or mass war wagons, they're far apart from each other. And so he has a weaker attack on both sides now. So we'll see if he can do something with the bases being split up. He hasn't created any trebuchets. Flo also has not created any trebuchets. I
Okay,
think the treb war should have
Algernon
already
is-
started.
Making knights out of his he has stables being built and making knights out of them. Well, one of them. So knights, elite skirmishers. He has a lot of gold. I don't know why he's going for skirmishers, but it's fine. But the knights, yeah, that's what I wanted to point out mostly.
Oh, yeah, that's an odd move. I thought
This
you
is
were
why-
actually making a mistake and saying light cav. Like, you meant to say light cav, but no, he's gonna go knights. That, I'm just gonna be honest, that's not good as Koreans. They
This
get
is
the
why I was
worst
like-
cavalier in the game.
This is why I was like, to be honest, I don't know what Algernon's gonna do. He's just gonna do what he feels like. Because with Koreans, it's like, what the hell do I do? So knights,
Yeah.
Also researching onager, so we will see those coming out for Algernon. Let's see what Flo has in his buildings here. Captram, Halberdier. Does he anticipate knights? Is he stream cheating? No, he's not stream cheating.
No,
But
I think that the push that Flo's going for is just a really good push in general. You go Halberdier, you go Arbalest, you go Capped Ram.
oh, he gets
I
the
think
free
it's a good
pikeman and
idea.
halb upgrade. Yeah, that's right. So
Yeah.
as Ethiopians, you get the free pikeman and halb upgrade. So I'm sorry, I thought he like teched into that, but he didn't. He just he's just making them because they're free, which is a good choice. So yep.
Well, let's see if Algernon can surprise him. Algernon has one onager, and he has skirmishers with little upgrades. The onager can kill these rams, but he needs to make sure the onager stays behind the castle.
Yes. Also, he's Algernon coming in with the knights. He has about, I don't know, 10 of the 10, 12, 15 of those there. So these rams, I do not anticipate them to live.
Yeah, he's gonna lose the onager to that ram though. That's a mistake, and I think he'll save the castle, but he's also showing his hand.
I don't think he will.
You're right. Yeah, he's not going to.
Nope, yeah, the knight's
good micro.
But that one cap ram's still doing damage there, but it will get picked off by those knights. Cavalier now.
Yeah, Cavalier. This is not something you see often because Koreans get awful Cavalier. However, Koreans are notorious for their lack of mobility and maybe the Cavalier speed. Siege Ram for Flo, who has been housed ever since I've gone to his point of view.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right.
5 minutes ago. So there we go. He's scrambling down some houses. And Algernon's still getting upgrades. Both players really not wanting to take a big fight just yet. There's Trebs, though, for Algernon, and I love that move.
That is very smart. I feel like he has 2 castles. It would be better to go war wagons. I know I said they suck, but Cavalier.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Weird.
I was taking your advice earlier, but now I don't know what to believe because you just went back on your own comments.
Listen, I have so much knowledge in my head that it just is overwhelming, and sometimes I say things that are even beyond the scope of my own wisdom. So.
All right.
Yep.
In that case, I'll believe you in the future.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you should do. Just always.
Algernon sees the siege rams.
Yep.
And he's going to use his other trebuchets. Taking out the production buildings is great. You know what he needs to do? He needs to build one trebuchet on the right side of Flo's base and just kill Flo's houses. Because Flo was having trouble with the houses. Just kill the houses.
Yeah. Constantly housed. Well, not anymore. He's good now.
Yeah, he's doing all right now. I'm only kidding.
Yeah, so pure Halb and Siege Ram for Flo. He is researching conscription, squires, so I don't know if he's planning on, like, doing much of anything else.
Oh, the onager shots could be real.
Oh god, oh god. Ah, he's trying to split. Oh, that was a good split, actually.
Yeah, impressive play.
But skirmishers counter halberdier, so maybe he'll switch into something else, but I don't see any indication that he's gonna do that.
Flo should go. Well, first of all, at this stage, it wouldn't be a bad idea to start branching out in the middle of the map where neither player is, and getting those golds.
He is building
Algernon
a
is the only one collecting those resources, and it's on the right side. But I think Flo should use his gold for his own onagers.
Where is Algernon collecting? Oh, I see. Yep, further south. Yep, I see. Another castle coming up for Flo in the middle there, where all the action is happening. I don't know if it'll be denied or not. See, like, his rams are so out of position. Yeah, Flo's rams are very out of position. He had the rams in front and the halbs behind against the cavalier there. His castle going down. And there's the GG, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like maybe he didn't really know what units to go, Flo.
Yeah, I think the problem is when you're an intermediate player, you might have the resources, but you don't have the speed to tech switch. So whatever you choose first, if it's the most effective, you're normally going to have a big edge, and vice versa, you're stuck.
It's almost better to commit at that point. So anyway, let's check the achievements. Algernon with 59 kills versus 5 for Flo. Holy shit. That killed that. Oh my god. They actually had similar army sizes too, so it's just like a matter of unit choice. Algernon with the better eco as well. Flo with the villager high, but yeah.
All right. Well, so tell us what happens. That's game 1 for Algernon. Tell us what happens if Algernon wins the next game. So where does he go in this event?
It's a best of 3. So then he'll win the match, and let me check the bracket here. I don't have it pulled up, so I need to go find it because I'm a noob.
All right. Well, while Smarthy gets her act together.
Seriously.
Mia, thank you for the 2 $5 donations. Literally said the same thing. Said so anyway. I'm not sure what
I
you're
think
saying anyway
'cause
about.
do I say that a lot? So anyway.
Oh yeah. Okay, that rings a bell. Maybe that's why you donated. I'll give you your percentage later, Smarthy. Bogus, thank you for the entire year. If I didn't give you a shout out for that, that was a while ago now. I think I did.
So if Algernon wins, he faces someone by the name of Tiago. I don't know who that is.
He's a good soccer player. He plays for Bayern Munich. I didn't know he played AoC.
Oh, okay. Got it. Cool. No, okay. Yeah, so I've mostly been just following people that I know, not the randoms, but yeah.
All right. Well, we have.
Oh shit! They're already in game.
Yep, also, game 2. It is still on Mad Random.
I might need to unmod Dave in my channel, just saying, because he's breaking my mod rule.
Wait! Okay, I would just like to bring this up now that we have witnesses.
Yes.
Well, first of all, what's going on with that petard for Flo?
So these are Gaia petards that are stuck inside the rock, so they need to... Oh, their stone is 10. It's 10 stone. So they can mine them out really quickly, get the petards, and go in and fucking break into the other guy's base. And they're all over the map. And oh my god, this is exciting. Sorry, I'm like...
Yeah. Well, hold on a second. Where are Algernon's petards? I don't see any for him.
Yeah, they're not inside. They're outside.
Okay. Oh, they're outside, yeah. Alright, so, we're just gonna forget the whole thing about Smarthy not modding me on her channel and then being unhappy with current mods, and here I am.
You fucking spammed and trolled like crazy that one day.
I don't know what she's talking about, but anyway, we'll continue. It's an arena style, still Mad Random. It is game 2 between Flo and Algernon.
In this best of 3 series.
It is a best of 3 series.
Ah, yeah.
Smarthy is co-casting with me.
Tristan
and so anyway,
is co-casting with me.
There are petards, and they're Gaia petards, which means that you have to collect them, and Flo has 2 inside of his walls.
Lucky.
And now he's going to maybe find... I don't know, Algernon's making his way out to the middle too, but there's a lot of stone, there's a lot of gold, and as Smarthy said, the stone is only 10, so you can mine to get those petards out and use them, and that can make this game exciting.
You don't even have to put a mining camp there, because, like, the villager holds 10. So, you don't even need to drop a mining camp, just go free the petards! Hashtag free the petards. Please spam that in Tristan's chat, and mine if you like, but, okay, so does Algernon see the petards at least? No. He hasn't spotted a single petard.
Is it petard or is it petard?
I don't know. Petard, petard, I don't know.
I'd like to remain consistent here. Okay. Either way, you're right. He hasn't spotted them. All right. Well, without the petards being mentioned, it is an arena style map, so we might see the fast castle again. And my guess is Flo probably isn't thinking about the aggressive possibility of mining these petards, or mining the stone to get the petards out. So we'll probably see a boom, and then it'll be Japanese versus Vikings, which are 2 popular civs.
Yes. Vikings. They're better in Wololo Kingdoms, right? Like, they're not as bad in Wololo Kingdoms, for land maps, I mean, right? Well,
land maps, they actually got a bad rep because they have the strong economy with the free wheelbarrow and the free handcart. The issue was always in late game, their composition was mainly just Arbalest and Rams.
I mean,
now they are better because they can go Berserks, but they're versus Japanese who can go Samurai.
Yes.
So that probably isn't the best decision in this matchup.
Well, it wasn't a decision, but... I see what you're saying.
If it were to happen, then it would be a bad decision, yes.
Yeah, they're not great in late game. But yeah, I don't think they're thinking about the petards unless they notice that it's 10 stone there, which they probably don't.
Yeah, they're probably thinking, this is dumb. Why do I have those units trapped in there?
Yeah, yep, pretty much.
Flo has 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. That's enough to kill a TC. He just needs 2 more, and then he can get enough to bust down the wall. He could bust down the wall, and then he could bust down Okay, so if he gets 7, 2 for the stone wall, 5 for the TC, he could kill Algernon's TC and end the game.
That takes a lot of time. That's
yeah, but it'd be awesome.
That's not very safe, and this is a very serious tournament game. The stakes are high, so...
Stakes are high, the casting is high quality, don't forget that.
Of course.
But for now, we're just going to see the boom, and we saw that last time too. Algernon ended up winning with boom.
Yeah, I wish we could see a different style map, but oh well.
Well, it'll at least be different with the petards, hopefully. I think Vikings do not have the edge in this matchup because the champions and the berserks for Vikings, which is what Algernon has, that can be countered by all the Japanese infantry. And then if you do go Arbalest, Japanese have Onager, and so that won't make life easy for you. So Japanese should be stronger civ-wise than the Vikings.
I agree with that assessment. There's also like a lot of gold on this map, I feel like a lot of extra golds around the outside too. So I know we talked about the stone a lot, but we didn't mention the gold so much. So just want to point
what I would like to see. Oh, Flo's doing it. Hype! He just collected 10 stone.
Oh, nice. He noticed
He's getting
it.
the petards out.
Wait.
Yes.
Algernon got a petard. Is that why he said WTF in the chat there? Weird map.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Because Flo got all of the petards except for that one that Algernon has.
Yeah. And once you collect it, then it doesn't change to the other player's point of view. It goes from Gaia to you and it stays in your
it's not like sheep.
Control. Oh man, Flo is gonna mix it up. He's drushing Smarthy. He's building for Man-at-Arms. Look at this. He gets 2 petards. This is gonna happen.
Oh shit.
2 petards, busts down a wall, and then goes Man-at-Arms rush. This could be sick.
Oh, how many do you need to break through a stone wall? Did we figure that out? Okay,
just 2. So he's gonna have 2, and he is gonna have at least 3 militia. And there go the petards. Oh, this is gonna be great.
I don't know if that's worth it. It's a risk.
Do it for the stream. That's what I say, and that's the life motto of Flow AOC apparently.
Okay. Yep.
Let's go.
Cut out, he's deleted a wall. He's going forward. Maybe. Okay. No, he's holding back. He's nervous. Okay. He's getting a little stage fright. There he goes.
Smarthy is here with the play-by-play, guys.
Yes. Well, it needs to be done.
Yeah. Now.
Interesting point. In feudal, you only need 1 petard to kill a wall. So
oh really?
He didn't even need 2. I guess one of them is for backup. But
well, I'm thinking AOC as well. I think the walls are not as strong now. They're only 900. 1800 maybe
900.
So the T90 petards are getting spammed in my chat, and there's no way Algernon is expecting this. This is Algernon's point of view. He sees the petards.
Okay, oh my god.
He sees the Man-at-Arms.
Just break in. Come on, just go. Go.
Oh, that's so sick. That is so sick.
Yeah,
He's
he still has one alive. He still has one alive.
Yeah, so if he frees the other ones over time, he could go
villagers forward too. He's sending villagers forward too. Oh, I thought he was going for a tower. Is he gonna trush as well?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my god.
Man-at-Arms towers for sure.
What is this?
Algernon could be in trouble. Algernon's going Blacksmith Market, and he's just trying to fast castle. Flo needs to build the tower close if he's going to build one.
Or petard, whatever. He's breaking one.
And he could bust down the walls too and kill these vills.
Yeah. Oh, look at that super forward tower! Holy shit!
This is awesome. There goes the wall. Come on, attack the wall.
Or the mining camp would be better even. Oh my god, he's trying to kill that petard so bad.
Yeah, I feel like
Algernon with the counter tower
is doing a really good job defending from this.
What? Oh, he just
wow, the quick wall after the petards. A Flo going to get his tower up.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, this was totally.
I don't know if this is gonna go up. I think the vills could die.
Yeah.
The tower's at 75%. The tower's been denied. Well done, Algernon, to defend from that. That's really impressive stuff right there.
Yeah, that was definitely a risk. Algernon up to castle age now. Flo going for a different tower. One that is a little more safe.
Well, that tower should deny the gold, unless
Yes.
Algernon rushes it down with vills, which he can't do. And Flo is still trying to free up the petards around the map with this villager, so he's going to get a second one.
The villagers are coming to attack. Come on, the man-at-arms. Time to show what you're made of. Okay, he's afraid now. He's afraid.
Yeah. This is where Algernon needs to go to his other golds on the left-hand side, which he has scouted. He needs to forget about his main.
Flo has another petard, and they do splash damage, so he could go in for the tower and kill it, and if Algernon doesn't notice, he won't garrison his TC, and... I'm just thinking about all the possibilities here. Where's he going with that petard? Oh,
Flo still has a chance. Yeah, Algernon doesn't... Okay, now he has the stone for a counter tower. He could probably fight this with vills. He needs to build a counter tower, I feel. And killing the man-at-arms, losing one villager... Gonna lose another vill. Nope, she's still alive. I almost want to see the petard blow up those vills. Oh, it's very messy. The petard went for it. It did nothing.
Yeah. Well, they only have 25 attack against, like, you know, non-building villagers. Sorry about my laundry machine.
It's alright. At least you know you need to do laundry later.
Yeah.
Castle time for Algernon still very good because he was fast castling. This tower will go up for Flo, however it'll be on fire. Once it goes up, it might just be battered down. And then a siege workshop for Algernon. And now Flo needs to ask himself if he did enough and if he has a chance to come back in this game. He's sending more man-at-arms into the fight, committing to feudal age. I don't know if it's going to be enough for him.
Yeah,
I love it though. This is a way to lose. This strategy was pretty cool.
But it's almost like a death wish though.
I don't know. I mean, this is supposed to be Noobs of AoC. If he repairs this tower, he'll keep it up with that man-at-arm there.
I
look at that.
Like a noob wouldn't go for this. A noob would be too scared to go for this.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I feel like you have to have balls to do this, and you can't be just some regular old noob.
Well, he killed 3 villagers there. The tower killed a farmville, and then he killed 2 villagers underneath the tower.
Yeah.
Flo needs to repair that because Algernon has a mag and L.
He's making double archery ranges now, in between their bases. Oh,
I think he still has a shot. Look at his food eco. He's at 550 food. He could stay alive and click the castle and still have a shot in this.
Yeah, but he seems to be committing to feudal. I mean, the archery ranges, he's pumping out archers. I just don't think that's very smart, because Algernon now has the mangonel and he's defending against whatever this is pretty well.
Oh, not if the petard comes in and kills the mangonel.
Where's the petard going?
It's right next to the tower.
Alright. Is it gonna do flash damage on the villager?
Boom! Get wrecked, Algernon. Alright.
Mangonel is down. Mangonel is down.
Flo is not delaying his castle time by building archers because it's just wood and gold and just needs the food. So I think that he has a shot here. He just needs to hold for the next couple minutes. Yep. His tower still has pushed Algernon away. Algernon's still on one town center, so seeing as this is an intermediate of AoC game, I think Flo's still alive.
Yeah. You guys are so good at spelling. Sorry, in my chat.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I can't say that part.
Wait, did I spell it wrong in my title? No, I didn't. You guys literally just suck at spelling. Okay, anyway, yeah, so 5 archers in Algernon's base now. He needs to find some eco to kill, but most of it is, like, kind of in the back of Algernon's base. So, like, and he did find gold outside, so.
I think in Algernon's situation, he needs to build a second TC and boom up, but he instead is quite scared of this. He's building a barrack so he can add an archery range or a stable then. If Flo's clicked up the castle, Flo is currently 3 vills ahead. That might change a bit because his TC's idling to get to the next stage, but Flo could actually do something provided he keeps his archers alive.
You know, you're right. I was like, this is a death wish, but he could still win this, you know?
It's all right. You're just playing the role, the disagreeing role. That way, it creates hype when you're wrong, right? You always have to say, "Oh, there's no chance for him to come back," and someone says, "There is a chance," and then boom, they come back, and the chat goes wild.
I never said there was no chance for him to come back, but
Well, that's why the hype wasn't as good.
yeah, these archers aren't doing anything, and that Mangonel is there now, and splitting.
Oh, the splits from Flo!
Yeah.
Oh, the top level play.
He should be a gymnast with those splits. But
oh my gosh, T90 dad.
Sorry. Hi.
Algernon going to add knights now.
Again?
Yeah, in this situation, he probably should have just added archer ranges and gone for crossbows, but he's going to go for knights, and at least for now, with one defense upgrade, that'd be enough. Frederick says, is it T90 dad or T90 mom? Mangonel, quick walls from Algernon. Can Algernon do something with these archers? Mangonel? It's at 75%. I have a feeling Flo's not going to have time to react to this. Flo has killed a villager. There's the Mangonel, and we're about to see T90 wrecked.
No!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, the dodging. Oh, and the splits. Oh my god. Nice.
The knight is still there. Is he gonna try this? He's gonna try and micro down the Mangonel? Are you kidding me?
Holy shit, this is pro level.
No, this is just
Noobs
over
of
the
AoC.
top. This is Winchester level where you try and do too much because the knight is gonna kill his archers.
Yeah, and Flo does have crossbows now, and he is producing them out of the ranges in the front.
Yeah. So it seems to me like Algernon did struggle a bit more than he should have versus that pressure. And I think if you're Flo, you continue down the same route and you continue to be aggressive with your own Mangonels. And maybe then, if you can keep that tower up, that'll allow you to build a forward castle where Flo has his palisade. That'd be a good spot.
Mm-hmm.
But the Mangonels are a scary thing for him right now.
Has, what is that, 7, 8 crossbows at the front. But Algernon does have the knights and the Mangonels to try to counter that. So.
Oh no!
Algernon
Oh no!
putting
Look
up
on
the
the
second
left.
TC.
Yeah, and that's where the crossbows are going.
Yep.
Will Flo stop that town center,
Well,
or will Algernon get units out there?
The knights are coming in. Oh, I did.
Yep. Crossbow's gonna go back. Flo still saving up for a castle. He is 4 on stone. He's at 520 at the moment. Still making a lot of crossbows, and obviously feels very confident microing, so
I just
might continue
realized
doing that.
Someone asked in my chat how many relics are on the map, and there are 10.
There's a lot.
So
Yeah, there's a lot of
it's not a
relics.
normal map, and I actually didn't even think of that because of all the other crazy stuff on this map. I was like, whatever. Anyway, yeah, Flo's crossbows, were they cleaned up? Where? Oh, he must have retreated with them, but he has a lot of them massed up now. Building a monastery to counter the knights here, in the middle there.
He'll also be able to get the relics, which are pretty close to him. So,
yeah,
at the very
that's a good
least, he
point.
could do that with his map control right now.
Yeah.
I don't think he can fight this without a conversion. What he needs to go for is 1 or 2 monk conversions, send those knights he converts immediately towards the Mangonels, because as of now, he cannot fight the Mangonels, and he doesn't have his own siege workshop.
Yeah. Flo is researching Bodkin Arrow. He doesn't have any of the armor upgrades though yet. But I'm sure he'll be getting those soon. Algernon just pressuring in the middle here with his knights and Mangonels. Flo is a monk out, gonna convert or try to convert a knight, but they're running away.
Yep.
It's like, yeah. So
That's probably going to be the end of Flo's push. I don't see him being aggressive now versus all of this that Algernon has,
he is
and
building a
Algernon does have the
castle.
eco lead.
He's building a castle at home, so I don't know if Japanese or... Well, I don't know why he'd go Japanese, but... Go ahead.
Defensive castle is probably not what he wanted to do. I think he's going defensive castle now because he can't put it offensively.
Of course.
He's in a tough situation now. He needs to add town centers and try and booming. fast imp is not on the agenda either with the resources he has.
No, yeah. I think booming is the right choice as well, but still just on 1 TC. Meanwhile, Algernon is on 2, so it's 2-1 here now. Algernon building an archery range as well, so maybe some skirmishers to defend.
Well, credit to Flo for doing what he did, because if he didn't do that early on, we would just be sitting here watching the players boom. We would not see all this military.
It's true.
So that's pretty cool from Flo to do that. And now, unfortunately, he's paid the price, but he still has a chance. Algernon going to his 3rd TC, and he's gonna go cavalry archers. Algernon, what?
Knights as Koreans, cav archers as the Vikings.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, he's in the lead, so it doesn't matter that much, but... Okay, so Flo is collecting the relics. I don't know if he wants to put him in that forward monastery, though. It's not as safe as it could be. And no, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, Flo building
I think
a town
he should
center, like we
take it
said
back
he
home.
should.
He's actually building 2. He has one next to the monk at the top, monk at the south. He's also building a town center too.
Ah, I see.
So
Yep.
his economy's not too far behind. It's a reasonable lead for Algernon in both military and vills, but this will probably go to imp. And if Algernon continues to make cavalry archer, this could be good
Oh my
for
god,
Flo.
thank you so much for the host, Memb. Very much appreciated, as always. 600 viewers. Wow, welcome to the stream, everyone. Sorry.
We both have 600 viewers now.
Yeah, I'm here co-casting with T90Official, Tristan, and we are casting Noobs of AoC, the 1v1 noobs / intermediate tournament going on here. So, hope you all enjoy yourselves here. Anyway, yeah,
So
back to the game.
This game started off with Gaia Petards. You could see some players still have some Gaia Petards around.
There's
And
one.
Flo made it interesting. He went with the Petard Man-at-Arms Tower Rush, but he's been pushed back. And now Flo... Well, they've both kind of been booming up, though Algernon is adding cavalry archers with Vikings, which is still confusing us.
Yep, Viking cav archers. He has a bunch of knights, though, too.
Yeah.
So, you know, a good army built up, but can't really do a lot with those walls like that built up.
Well, certainly right now, there's no way Flo wants to fight this. But at the same time, Algernon can't because the castle's on the front. So I think we're just waiting for Imp. And Algernon should have an edge with Vikings economy and extra villager. We should be able to get to Imp first.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bulletin just said, Smarthy, stop casting with Tristan. You are superior. Thank you, Bulletin.
Bullet, you're a mod on my channel, man. What the hell? Smarthy's just like, haha. My plan is stealing all of Tristan's viewers.
Yes. Actually, you stole my viewers. May I remind you?
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Anyway, yeah, so the ecos seem to be balancing out a bit here, both on 3 TCs. The Cav Archer's doing a bit of raiding. They picked off one villager on the north TC of Flo there.
Yep. Good for map control, because that's the one thing Algernon has going for him. And Algernon's floating a lot of resources, but I don't think he wants to take this one to Imp. He's building another siege workshop and he's adding battering rams. Is he going to try and batter down the walls and finish this in Castle Age?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would want to do. And if that's what you would want to do and we average each other out to their level, then that is what they want to do too.
Ah, okay. Because that makes sense. Because that's not what I want to do. I would say go to Imp, build a castle, and go Trebs. But this is
oh, the
intermediate
horses
to
or
AoC.
knights. Sorry, the knights coming into Flo's eco in the south of his base, raiding.
All right,
with
well,
the knights.
This is what Algernon did on the other side. with the cavalry archers. This time it's going to be a lot more effective.
Yep, he got, I don't know,
Oh,
7,
man.
8, 9, 10 kills there. The crossbow's coming over to try to defend a little bit here, but holy shit. I know, Trirem, I got excited. I called them horses for a second there. Yeah, so much damage. What is that? 7, 8, 9, 10 villagers down there. Algernon putting up a castle just to the west of Flo's base. I think that's a good spot.
It's a great castle. It secures the stones. It secures the golds. But if Algernon proceeds to push in Castle Age, he could fall behind if Flo builds another castle to protect and goes to Imp. I think that's Flo's only chance now, is get to Imp first and win with upgrades. Algernon looks like he's going to invest in Castle Age.
Yeah. Let me check out Flo's resources. Oh, he has a crap ton of gold. He's building a market, so maybe he's gonna try to sell some resources, get some food, and click up.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Algernon with the advantage. He has almost 30 more population. He has more villagers. He has more military. And he's building a lot of rams. Rams that might not be that effective. A castle on the left for Flo to protect. Oh, geez. Does Algernon see that castle? He doesn't, but he will with the mangonels. There's 3 mangonels here.
Will he get the castle up? Yeah, the mangonels are coming forward. Flo actually has his own mangonels in his base, but they're out of position.
Oh, that sucks so bad for Flo.
No! Doubt Castle.
Oh, man.
Doubt Castle.
No!
Yeah.
It's a doubt castle, and the TC will probably die, too. Yeah, the TC will probably go down to the mangonels.
Flo's whole army is so out of position here. Like his crossbows and everything. Oh my god.
Yeah, and now Algernon's gonna go to Imp, and
once this goes
I guess
down,
he wasn't going on Castle, and I think if Flo had a chance, I think that chance has disappeared, sending his army over. But can he deal with these numbers? I don't think so.
See, he wasn't really building up at all. Like in this whole last 10-15 minutes of the game, he wasn't making any military, and I just don't know what was going on. This is sad.
His mangonels killed the 3 Algernon mangonels, but he lost his castle, and he lost all the villagers underneath that TC. And though he's on his way to Imp, he is now 30 builds behind, and not looking great for him.
Yeah.
Do you think Flo has a chance? Should he just go with the flow?
I don't know. I might try to hold on, just cause it's a tournament and you don't wanna give up too easily. And he does still have a lot of crossbows in his base. He's researching Thumb Ring now. Building a barracks. That's what he needed. He needed halbs a long time ago. Like, what was he doing? Or pikes?
I would disagree. I know we're casting a lower level, but I think that halbs are rather weak in this matchup because Algernon's going to have archers. But then again, Algernon's going with cavalry archers as Vikings, so it hasn't been the most convincing of archer attacks.
Flo gearing up with some rams in his siege workshop. Battering rams, so...
I think the only advantage that Flo has is that he has the best unit composition. Yeah. So if he goes Arbalest and Rams and pushes, I think he can kill what Algernon has right now. Algernon has all the map control, he has all the eco, has multiple castles.
Thanks, Bullet, maybe... for the sub. Sorry.
Bullet just said that you sucked in my chat, by the way. This
Whatever,
is awkward.
I just want your money. No, I'm kidding. I want to be mod. You're just like Dave. You are selling out for mod. God. Oh, Algernon dropping a castle. Elite
skirmisher. Yeah, and go with another castle. I think Flo needs to build Japanese traps right away. He needs to sell some of his resources for gold if he doesn't have the upgrades yet. He needs to get Thumb Ring He needs to get Bodkin. He needs to get
thumb ring
chemistry.
already. He has thumb ring.
And he needs to fight.
University up. Researching Arbalest Bracer. He already researched thumb ring. I did notice that. So he will have the Arbalest out. Yeah, I don't know if he's planning on like countering the knights or anything.
He can kill the knights. He can kill the knights. I don't know why Algernon is so
adamant.
Yeah, adamant and going knights. Why does he do that with every civ?
Arbalest now. Researching fortified wall too. Okay, so he's a bit scared.
Yeah, he's getting trebbed down from every angle.
Researching ballistics.
He sees all the castles that Algernon has.
Oh, a samurai! A couple samurai out. He and a treb. And like I said, he decided not to go with the fortified wall upgrade. I guess decided to go ballistics instead.
I think that just because of pure numbers and the fact that Algernon has full upgrades on his skirms, I think that there's no way that Flo can do anything. If Algernon didn't add skirms, then maybe, but that's a good castle to protect that area.
Yeah, but I just think like the numbers are with Algernon. He has a better grasp on the situation.
Yeah, he's added skirms, and there's no way that Flo could beat full skirms. That one Mangonel is the only thing that can beat the skirmishers. The Samurai would die, of course, without upgrades, and there's Cavalier here still, so I think Flo needs to hold for the next 10-15 minutes and build up his eco somehow, but Algernon is ready for the decisive push.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to the treb that he made. That Flo. Oh, it's just sitting there, not doing anything.
Mangonel's doing work, though, on the hill. Alright.
Yep. Taking out those skirms. Another ram push coming here from Algernon. It looks like against that castle of Flo's. Cavalier coming in though. This might be the end. They're just gonna run all over the place, wreaking havoc. Just being annoying.
They don't have the final defense upgrade, and they don't get bloodlines, so they will die if they stay in that fight without skirms.
Oh, good point.
But
yep.
Algernon just has so many units, and he's the best comp. I think he should be able to win this. The castle on the right will have to be defended by just villagers, and that petard from Flo. Flo cutting out the petard so he can use it in the fight.
Bullet just donated $5 and said, yo, Age of Empires ho.
Oh my gosh, Bullet.
You know that you're definitely not getting mod now. You need to repent for your sins, young man. I'll take
basically,
you to church.
Smarthy's channel is just people arguing over why they deserve mod. That's the highlight of her stream.
No,
and every once in a while when I co-cast with her.
I have a nice stream. Algernon putting up another castle in the middle there, but it's possible Flo could deny that. No, Algernon's moving in with all of his forces.
This looks like it's GG. I don't see Flo being able to do anything. Algernon with the trebs in the castle fire, losing a treb there, but it just seems like it's too much for Flo, and Flo's gonna call it GG.
Every set I've watched today has been a 2-0, so that's kind of disappointing. But yeah, I was hoping this would be a different one. But I think they were still good games. Like these players, I think, are evenly matched mostly. I think they both played very well.
I think Flo seemed to be the early aggressor. Remember in game 1 and the scout, he was the one being more aggressive there. And then here, obviously with man at arms.
Yeah, good point.
Maybe it would have been different for him.
And Algernon in my chat saying, "Yay, good job, Algernon. Good skill."
Okay. Well, here's the eco you can see Algernon collected a lot more gold. Interestingly enough, the food was in favor of Flo. It's surprising to me.
Yeah, since he was making archer units, but
All right, Bullet. I won't tell Smarthy what you just said. Thank you for the $5.
What did he just say?
He didn't say anything. I was just trolling you.
No.
So anyway, pretty fun games. I don't think they're playing anymore. They're not going to be able to play all three because it's best of 3, right?
Show match. Yeah. No, I don't think so. Unless they wanted to show match, but yeah.
Well, Flo is gone.
Yes, so
Flo is gone, and with that, I will probably stop bothering you so you can get back to your stream, Smarthy.
All right, sounds good. What are you up to for the rest of your stream so my chat can check you out if they want?
All right, so after I get off Discord, we're gonna do my favorite segment on the stream.
Community games?
We just trash talk Smarthy for about an hour.
No.
So if you guys wanna join, it's twitch.tv/T90Official.
That's not very nice.
Just kidding. We don't do that anymore. All right, guys. I'll see you, Smarthy. I'll talk to you in a couple hours.
Yep. Have a good stream. Bye.
Yep, you too.
All right.